Thanks so much, Elizabeth. Well, hey, we all know that certain nutrients are important to have in our diet, and today we're going to be talking about protein. Courtney Bird, a certified nutrition coach and personal trainer, is here to talk about protein and why it's important to have in every meal.
Every meal.
Okay.
So protein is responsible for helping us build and repair almost every tissue in our bodies.
Okay.
And it helps support our immune system. It helps to synthesize certain hormones, one of them being glucagon, which actually aids in fat loss. And it's actually, it boosts our metabolism.
Okay, so this is something we should be eating each meal a day, 3 meals a day, I'm assuming, right?
3 to 5 meals
3
a
to
day.
5 meals a day, taking in this protein. How do we do that? Because it seems like a little daunting, just thinking about it now, trying to get that protein in for every meal. How do we do it?
Well, so there's a lot of different ways. Some of them are pretty easy, some take a little bit more time. But eggs are super versatile. You can have them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, hard-boiled eggs for snacks. You can make turkey wraps, you can top salads, you can grill, you can make stir fries, and soups and stews are great, especially this time of year.
Okay, great. So, and you brought some things here too, and so can you talk a little bit more about some of the protein-rich foods that we should be incorporating?
Sure. So I brought some of the non-traditional proteins.
Okay.
One being protein powder. Protein is very important at breakfast time. It kind of helps set the mood for the rest of the day. Kind of helps support your appetite and helps you make better choices. So protein powder is great to use for shakes in the morning. And there are vegan and vegetarian options as well as non-dairy options. So it's great. It's universal for everyone.
Okay.
Also, quinoa is a great grain that is very high in protein. Cottage cheese and Greek yogurt are also great ways to get protein, especially in the mornings.
Okay.
Beans and lentils, especially for vegetarians, and nut butters, so peanut butter, almond butter, those are great options.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, and that seems pretty easy, a lot of that stuff to kind of work into the different meals throughout the day. So why is it so important for breakfast? Again, how does that help with your appetite?
So it helps you make better decisions throughout the day. So typically you think of when you wake up, what's the first thing that you want to put in your body? It's not necessarily cereal, high sugared things, because that's what you're going to want, that's what your body's going to crave throughout the day. So if you add proteins, it's going to keep you fuller for longer. Protein's actually what keeps you full, not necessarily carbs, which is what a lot of people think.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Very important. And then as far as portion sizes, you want to stick to about the size of your palm.
Okay.
And you want to get about 36 grams of protein per 100 pounds.
Okay.
So if you're 150 pounds, it's about 54 grams of protein.
Okay.
And that's for every day. So if you're an active person, you kind of want to get about double that.
Okay, double if you're really active. Okay, is there too much of a good thing? Can you overdo it on the protein or not really?
No, there's actually been studies. There was some stuff out earlier that it was bad for your kidneys, but there have been studies that have not supported that, that you can't necessarily get too much protein. So in my opinion, the more the better throughout the day.
The more the better. But you probably want to be careful about what you do. I noticed you didn't bring like a bunch of fatty steaks on here or hamburgers.
Right.
So any advice when it comes to getting your protein that way?
Yeah, so you definitely want to choose leaner options. So
Okay.
your fishes, your not as fatty fishes, except for ones that are high in omega-3s, like salmon. That's a great option.
That's a good one. Okay.
But ground turkey, you can do ground beef, but get a leaner variety and leaner cuts of steak, things like that.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Lots of great information here, and we'll have that all on our website too, all the tips. Just go to casa.com and click under Casa blog. And we'll also give you a link to Courtney's Facebook page too, where she has some interesting tips for you as well. Thanks, Courtney.
Thank you.